When it feels like the world's falling down, I'll be there to lift you from the ground. Don't be afraid, just let me in, love me and down. How could I say your pain in the lies and all your secrets? I'll take them all, I'll be your keeper. Let's run away, no need to stay alone now.
Hey everybody, it's Marquita and I'm here doing day 4 of Spirit Week, which is what's your favorites? My favorite, and I wrote a list. I didn't write any, like I just wrote down what I'm gonna do. I didn't write down names or anything. My top 3 favorite YouTubers. No, you cannot have no pretties. My top 3, and it's hard to pick 3 at this point in time. I will pick, and these are not in no particular order. It's probably going to be more than 3 because I really can't narrow down just to 3. Randy Santel, but like I met him twice, so he's nice on YouTube and he's nice in real life. So that's why I picked Randy. Will you put this on mute? That's why I picked Randy Santel. Hold on for a second. Sorry, the girls were being loud. Okay, so I picked Randy because, like I said, I met him in real life. I've been to 3 of his competitions. Yeah, was it? No, it was 2. Sorry, 2 of his. He was in Knoxville 3 times. I didn't go to the first one because I didn't know that he was here in Knoxville. And then the next, because he did Rocky Top ice cream or creamery or something like that, ice cream, and so I didn't get to see that one. But then he did I Love New York Pizza, which we went to that one, and he did the Drunken Gnome, and we went to that one. Drunken Gnome was in Sevierville, and then I Love New York Pizza and the Rocky Top Creamery, I think that's what it's called, was here in Knoxville. So I picked him because I met him in real life. The second person, maybe C Snacks. I haven't met him in real life. We have had communications. He eats snacks. Randy is a competitive eater. And then C Snacks likes to eat snacks. And and he's a comedian, so he's like super funny. And so, they're, some of my favorites. Third, which, like I said, they're not in no particular order. I love all these people, all these content creators, like all equally. Teddy. I love Teddy, and if y'all hear the opening of my video, the intro to my video, it is Lost and Found by Teddy. So his song is, like, a part of his song is the intro to my video. He gave me permission to use it. But he is so freaking talented. So freaking talented. Y'all need to go on Spotify, on I don't know if he has Apple Play Store or whatever. iTunes, all them. Like, go get his music, and like y'all hear it and y'all be like, oh my gosh, so talented, so talented. And he's like a beautiful person inside and out. Funny, him and his brother's name is Theo. Theo is also great. You know, I love Theo, and he cracks me up. He's in college now. And so he cracks me up. He doesn't upload often because he's I think he's doing 6 classes. I think it's six or 7 classes. So he don't have time because he's always studying and always in class. So when he uploads, it's hilarious and I enjoy it. Ramblin' K, I am very new to her, but she is a beautiful person. Like most of my subscribers, most of y'all just probably watching this, if y'all watch it, probably know of me through K, and like y'all will enjoy, even if I got new people just by coincidence. If y'all don't know who she is, go check out Ramblin' K. Beautiful person, beautiful soul, beautiful. It hilarious. Love her and her mother, Auntie Val. How you doing? But yeah, so you know, Cousin K. That's what I call her, Cousin K. You know, and her mama's Auntie Val, and beautiful people. Queen Bianca Brooks. Y'all go check her out too. She is hilarious. She's hilarious and a beautiful person. And she's young, but she's wise. But yeah, y'all go check them out. And I can't leave out the woman of the hour, Miss Honey, the reason why I'm doing this. So I want to shout out Miss Honey. I got to see her first live today. I called it, and it was entertaining. It was good. It was, you know, it was good. It was good. I really enjoyed it. So I got to check out her live, and if not for her, I probably would have done this video, but not at this present time. Like I said, there's probably a lot of people that I'm leaving out. And like I said, nobody is, like I love all these people equally. So nobody is above anybody. But I'm trying to think of, because the current, like what I seen today and all that. Well, I haven't seen his video today, but Gary says Reggie cuz. Well, yeah, but like I'm trying to shout out the people that I have like seen their content regularly. I haven't seen Reggie in like a week or so. But anyhow, my second thing on my list is favorite foods. I am not a big meat eater. Like I don't like to taste the meat. I don't. So I would say my go-to food, like if I could eat these foods every day and survive, I would. The first one is I love beans and cornbread with chow chow. Love that. That's like, I could live off that for like years, probably. I love beans. I love cornbread. I love chow chow in my beans and cornbread. Mashed potatoes with peas. Now, I know you probably like, what? Like these are like, if I can eat these every day, these will be my staples. mashed potatoes with peas. I do like ham. I do like hot dogs, and I do like hamburgers. So I could eat them every day. I like collard greens. I do. I like collard greens. So I can eat them every day. They don't agree with me, but I can eat them every day if my body lets me. I love carbs. I love bread. I love potato. Or I love starches, I should say. I love starches. I like corn. I like potatoes. I like bread, pasta. Give me a good carb. Give me a carb and some vegetables and fruit. I'm a happy person. I'm a happy camper. I don't like, and we had this discussion today on Miss Honey's live. Deviled eggs. I don't like deviled eggs, and it's not the taste, but it is the taste. It's the texture. Like the whites of the deviled eggs remind me of. I don't like the texture of the whites of the deviled eggs because they remind me of eyeballs. Now, I have said this before in another video that I bite my nails. I'm a nail biter. So I don't like to French kiss because the first thing in my head is something's in your mouth, bite it. So I don't like to French kiss because I'm not in the mindset of I am kissing a person. My thing is I'm sitting there constantly telling myself, do not bite, do not bite, do not bite. So, I don't really eat strawberries because strawberries remind me of tongues. So I have to tell myself, like, I like to taste the strawberries, but I don't like to eat strawberries because they remind me of tongues, and I try not to think like that. And that's the same thing with deviled eggs. Deviled eggs, the whites remind me of of eyeballs. And so the whole time I'm eating it, the texture of the white reminds me, it makes me think I'm biting into eyeballs. And then the middle, I don't like that taste by itself. So I can't just eat the yolk or the middle of the deviled egg because I don't like that taste just by itself. And I don't like the texture of the deviled eggs. So that's why I don't eat deviled eggs. What else? But basically, yeah, give me a good carb or a good starch, and I'm a happy camper. I really am. I would say I don't need meat, but I do need meat because I had gastric bypass and I have sickle cell trait, which sickle cell trait by itself makes you iron deficiency. Makes you iron deficient. Is that right, Gary? Make you have a vitamin deficiency, I guess. And then mixed with gastric bypass, which the first rule of gastric bypass is, it's like Fight Club. Sorry, hold on, my phone's about to die. It's like the first rule of Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club, but anyhow, the first rule of gastric bypass is protein, protein, protein. Well, I can't, or I can eat. I don't like the taste of meat, and I can drink protein shakes, but it has to be with water because I'm lactose intolerant. So the milk-based protein shakes that are pre-made, or the ones that are pre-made in the stores, are usually milk-based. And so we found some that was clear that's not milk-based, but I don't typically like the taste. I would drink it, but it's not like my go-to. And so I tend to can't get enough protein, which I have made a couple videos of me having a protein low, where it's just like, oh yeah, I haven't had no protein today, and I pay for it. I pay for it. It's either that or I haven't had sugar, and then like I'm having a low, which, knock on wood, I'm not a diabetic. That's not what it is. It's usually I didn't have enough real sugar that day, or it's 9 times out of 10 is I didn't have enough protein, and then like 1 out of 10 is I didn't have enough sugar, like real sugar, not sweet and low, not equal, because my body still crashes if I have equal, which I don't like to taste the sweet and low. I like to taste the equal, but my body doesn't respond. My body needs real sugar, which is a double negative, because if you know, gastric bypass, it makes you dump as if you're a diabetic. So real sugar makes you dump. Dumping means it makes you poop. So I'm fighting with my body every day. So yeah, but like I said, them are my favorite foods. My favorite drinks, I love tea. I love green tea. Arizona ginseng honey green tea. I love them. I love tea, period. But if I can get green tea, that's my favorite. From Sonic, it used to be the mint green tea, but then my local Sonic stopped selling the mint. The only mint that they had is the mint that goes in milkshakes, which is not the same mint. So I haven't had a good glass of mint green tea in like almost a year. See, I like smoothies. I do. I like smoothies. That's another drink that I like. I pay for it because the fruit, even we make our smoothies here at the house, but it's too much natural sugar in it, where if I drink too much, I pay for it. I like water. I do. I like flavor water. I like just regular plain water from the tap. Gary don't like water from the tap. I was raised on water from the tap, so my immune system is used to, whatever's in city water. But I like regular water, ice water. I don't like warm water, which is weird because I could drink warm water, but
We're being glad for the monster to not come.
okay, bye. But yeah, so I like water. My favorite TV shows. I like Gotham. I used to like Empire, but then it got crazy. I haven't seen it for like almost 2 years. I used to like Empire. Love all the Real Housewives. I don't have cable, so some of these shows are like past tense. Like I haven't seen them since August. I haven't seen Real Housewives since August, but I do like them. Love RuPaul Drag Race. Haven't seen it since August, or since I had cable. Like I haven't had cable since August, so I say since August. See, Real Housewives, RuPaul Drag Race, The Prophet. Love Marcus Lamont. Love Marcus. See, what else? I don't like all the Real Housewives. I don't like Housewives of Potomac, and I do not like Housewives of Melbourne. I can't. Them are the only two I can't do. I can't do. I don't know what that one's called. The British one, where that and it's that one woman. She's a snob because it's like two women that is from the United States, but they moved over there. They got dual citizenship. And she's just like, you Americans. And I'm just like, well, that's not nice. because I like Great Britain, and I like, the other cultures, Great Britain, Australia, France, India, Russia. Believe it or not, I like Russia. Like the 3 languages I want to learn German, Russian, and Arabic. Like I want to learn them 3 languages. Why? Because I think they're interesting. Not to be a double spy, but I like I want to experience everything in life. Like I want to go to other places. I want to taste every food from every country, every state. Like I want to do that. Because I'm very curious and I want to learn every language that I can. My brain won't hold it, but I want to learn it. I want to try to learn it. So yeah. But I don't know. Try not to make this too long. See shows. My favorite movie, and I'm gonna go old school. My favorite movie of all time is Enemy Mine with Lou Gossett Jr. and Dennis Quaid. Love that. Now, it was back in 85. I was born in 83. So I've been liking that movie since 85. So yes, it's an old movie. I love it though. I could watch that movie every day, all day. Howard the Duck. Once again, that is an old movie, but I love that movie. Can watch it every day, all day. My favorite, hands down, no arguments, Christmas movie is A Christmas Story. And if y'all are lucky enough to have TBS, I am not lucky enough to have TBS, but if y'all are lucky enough to have TBS, you will know that on Christmas Eve, it plays all day until midnight at Christmas Eve, all the way till midnight on Christmas. It plays. So it plays for 24 hours. It goes off, comes back on. Goes off, comes back on. Goes off, come back on. I am also like that with 10 Commandments. Love, love, love 10 Commandments. And hopefully, fingers crossed, that ABC will show it this year because I don't have cable. I would like to see my 10 Commandments on Easter. They show it usually every Easter and every Christmas. Love, love, love 10 Commandments. So hopefully I will be lucky to get to see 10 Commandments. And then on Sunday also Jesus Christ Superstar is coming on, and I'm very excited because John Legend, I think, is Jesus in the in the live adaptation. I don't know what that word is. Yeah, he's the live TV Jesus Christ Superstar. So I'm very excited for that. My favorite song, I'm trying to keep it short, y'all, because y'all know I can talk. Favorite song is As Long As You Love Me by Backstreet Boys. Love As Long As You Love Me. Another favorite song is For the Girl That Has Everything by NSYNC. I'm trying to pick all the boy bands. I'm trying to pick one song from each boy band. My favorite song, let me pick another one. I could go girl band. Was it Stop? I think it's Stop right there by Spice Girls. I think that's the one that I like. Stop right there. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. I do like that. And then I like the Tomato song. Hey, hey, beat. I don't know what they're saying. Anyhow, I like that. I like what's that song by Bewitched? Say Lovey. Love that song. It was another one that I was wanting to throw in right fast. I can't think. But anyhow, so yeah. And I love Post Malone. Anything he does, he could do no wrong. Oh, and I forgot Beatles. My bad, Paul. I love you. My favorite Beatles song is "I Am the One." I have to say it slow because I say it wrong, and I probably still will say it wrong. Y'all, please just look over me. I am the walrus. Sorry. In my head, I could say it. It won't come out of my mouth. Or "Happiness is a Warm Gun." That is a close second. It's a close second. It's not a first, but it's a close second. And then it's another song that I like by the Beatles. Huh? No, I already said that one, Gary. Anyhow, I like the Beatles. Love Mick Jagger. He was cute back in his days. Did y'all see him? I'm just saying. If I was back in the 70s. Which I wish I was. I tell everybody I was born in the 60s. I got froze and then was thawed out in the 80s. Because I'm from the 60s. I was at Woodstock. Y'all can't tell me I wasn't. I was at Woodstock. I was in the 60s. I probably OD'd. Because I tell everybody, if I go back to Woodstock for one day, or if I went back in time, I would probably die on the first day because I would have to try everything. Every drug, every alcohol, every experience. And I would be dead on the first day. So I wouldn't survive. But I look at it and I'm like, I wish I was there. Now, yes, I'm talking about the crazy, wild partying part of these generations. I know the bad parts, and I don't want to experience that. I do want to experience the good party ones. I'm not a partier. I don't drink or smoke or do drugs. Just for a disclaimer, not to say, oh my gosh, she wants to go back and do drugs. I don't necessarily, but I want to go back and party because it looks so fun. My favorite artist is I was gonna say Britney Spears. Oh crap, what's that song by Britney Spears? I forgot what it's called. Okay, so favorite artist, Backstreet Boys. Well, I can't like NSYNC because I like Backstreet Boys. That's a rule. I like JC. I like JC Cachez. I love him. I listen to NSYNC, but because I am a diehard Backstreet Boy fan, I cannot like NSYNC. That's against the law. You cannot. That's like mixing Nike and Reebok. You can't do that. See, I like Post Malone, but I really don't like Post Malone for his music. I like Post Malone because I think he's like yummy and sexiest man alive. Besides my Paul McCartney, love my Paul McCartney also. But anyways, I like anybody. I guess I like pop, R&B. I liked young Michael Jackson. I didn't like older Michael Jackson only because I don't know. I love okay. Favorite Michael Jackson song, and I say Michael Jackson even though it was like Michael Jackson and them. Favorite Michael Jackson and them song is Dance Machine. Favorite song. I like Ben and I like the other ones, all of them. But favorite hands down, if I had to pick from all the ones that I have ever heard, Dance Machine is the one that I will go run down the street and party every day, all day. So yeah, I like the young Michael, like little boy Michael. I mean, he was a handsome man, but I liked it, little boy Michael. See, I'm trying to go fast, y'all. My five top black people black males that I would marry if had a chance. Which one is off because okay, it is Kevin Hart, Tay Diggs, Morris Chestnut, crap, what's his name? The dude that's in the Tyler Perry movies. Oh, crap, what his last name is Gross. Something Gross. Lance Gross. And see, I want to say what's the old boy name? The one that was in the see, I can't. Because I was going to say Omar Epps, but I can't do Omar Epps because I don't like his eyes. And I can't do the old dude. He's not old. I'm sorry. I do love him. You know what? I'm going to throw Michael in. No, I can't. I can't because I tell y'all, if I like them black, they have to be black. But if I like them white, they have to be white. Okay, well, I'll just do my 5 top white guys. Gary Owens, Post Malone, Paul McCartney, oh, I forgot about Kanye West. I'm sorry, Kanye West. Only got 3 now, Gary. See, Gary Owens, Post Malone, Paul McCartney. Well, hell, I guess I only got 3 now because I don't remember the other 2. I don't know. I don't know. I thought I had 5 because I usually have a top 5 and then I move them around a little bit. Like I had Ricky Smiley on there, and then I think he got sickle cell trait, and I was like, no, because if we have kids, our kids will have the full disease, and I can't do that. And then I had Bruce, but then you know he got in shape and he lost weight, and I like a big man. I like big men, and Ricky. Yes, when I liked him, he was skinny, but then, so that's why he got off the list, and then I added him back, because, you know, he's getting older, and he got the old man spread, and I liked that, but then he was like, oh, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was saying that he has sickle cell trait, and I was like, oh, no, boo, we can't do that, so he got back off the list, and I like that. Marlon Woods, which, if y'all don't know who he is, and I don't know if he still cooks, but he was when I very first seen him in 2004, he was a Jamaican cook, chef. And I was like, oh, yes, yummy, yummy. And so, but I haven't seen Marlon Woods in years, since like 2004, maybe 2005. So I don't know. But yeah, I had top 5, and, you know, top 5 black men, top 5 white men, but I done forgot the other 2. I guess they ain't important. See. The 3, if I had 3 sons, this is what I would name my sons. Marquez. I did forget about Steven Tyler. I did forget about Steven Tyler. I really did. Steven Tyler was and is one of, I still love Steven. I think he's sexy, even though he looked like an old woman. Never get old. Okay, and then see the 3 names I would name my sons if I had 3 sons. Marquez. I love the name Marquez because it's a mixture of my first and middle name. I like Jaquez because I like J names. And then my 3rd kid will be Garrick. 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 Right? Is that how we say it? Yeah, Garrick. Sorry. I was asking Gary. And Garrick is a mixture of Gary and Eric, which Gary's oldest son's name is Eric. So that's why we came up with Garrick. Because Gary's like, I don't want no juniors. So I was like, okay, I like the name. And so we was mixing. And then America. And I always said America, which coincidentally, I like America Ferrero. I think that's how you say her name, Ferrero. And, oh, well, hold on. And then, so, I like the name America because of America Ferrell. And then, coincidentally, Eric is the son's name. So I was like, okay, America, Erica. And then Keychelle, Keychelle, or Michelle is Mech. And the C in the Michelle and Keychelle are capitalized. So it's capital M, capital M E and then capital CHELLE. That's Michelle, and then capital KEY, capital CHELLE. Michelle, Keychelle. And my ultimate name, that if it was just one of them, this is what her name would have been. Her name would have been Marquita. Like the dress, like Georgina Chapman's dress. But now that her sleeves ball stupid SOB of a husband, I'm trying not to cuss because I love that name and I still love it, but I can't use that name because of his old him ruined my child's name. I'm still mad about it. Like, yes, I'm in my feelings over a name. Yes, so now I can't name my child Marquita. And I was going to spell it with a K instead of a C. She spelled hers with a C, and I was going to spell mine with a K. So, because I was trying to name my kid after me, Marquita, which is going to somehow be a mixture of my name and my middle name. Because Marquita, for my first and middle name, if it was a girl, or Marquez for my first and middle name, if it was a boy. Marquez, right? Marquez, which is, the first and middle name. My name's Marquita, Marquita. My middle name is Inez, Inez. So that's how I was gonna name my son and my daughter, after me. But then the girls were two, and that story, I think I told the story. My sister liked the name Hannah, and then she didn't know what to name Savannah, so she's like, Savannah. I was like, I don't know how to spell Savannah, so she picked the name Savannah, and then because I didn't know how to spell it, but I learned how to spell it because the nurse wrote it on the board. Because she asked my sister, how you want to spell it? I'm like, I don't know. So the nurse wrote it on the board, and that's how we spelled it. And Hannah, I paid for Hannah's middle name. I gave my sister $20 for Hannah's middle name, which is Inez, like mine. And then my sister named Savannah May after our great aunt Carrie May. And so that's how their names are. So that's boy and girls. States I want to go to, or places I want to go to. I want to go to Pakistan. I would like to go to Hawaii. I would like to go to Alaska, even though the cold hurts. I want to experience Alaska just one time in my whole life. Just maybe go out there, step my toe off, get my black butt back on the boat. Or I'm going to say boat because I can't fly. One, I'm afraid of heights. And then two, the doctor told me if I fly because of the air pressure or whatever, can make me have a sickle cell episode, which can make blood in my or make bubbles in my bloodstream because my cells are not perfectly circle and they can't handle the pressure or whatever. He explained it to me. So all I heard was you can't fly, and I'm just like, oh well, cool, because I'm afraid of heights anyhow. And then he was like, oh, and you can't go DC diving, and I was like, cool, because I don't like water on my face anyhow. So it didn't hurt my feelings, Same difference about the deep sea diving and the flying. The pressures will mess with me. Anyhow, it don't hurt my feelings because I was not going to do neither one of them anyhow. But so that's why I say boat. So like I get a cruise over to Alaska, step my toe off. I've been to Alaska, get right back on the boat. I don't need to experience it for that long. Just walk off, get my toe off, get back on the boat. But Hawaii, I would like to go and stay. Just a week, maybe 2 weeks. Pakistan, I want to go there for the food. I want to go to Russia, just to say that I've been to Russia. I want to go to, the UK, France, India. I would like to go to Africa. But, like I said, I just want to go there, step my toe off, get back on the boat. Because I don't want them to be like, yeah, you look like us. Not saying black. I'm talking about, like, the bone structure. Because I have seen some, and I'm just like, oh, y'all kind of got my bone structure. So I don't want to go over there. I don't like putting relaxers in my hair. So I will go over there looking like Kuth and Kincaid's long lost great granddaughter. And I can't survive. I really can't. I'm fat. I could not survive if I so happened to not be able to afford to go to somewhere, because I don't have the money to feed myself. And y'all see me on TV, send 10 cents a day to save this fat woman. And they'll be like, how she get so fat? I'll be like, honey, I'm American. Please get me out. I'm hungry. Please. I'm fat. I can't. Places I have been. I would say the places that I like, state-wise, I'm not going to go into that, because I've been to a couple states. But I have been to the Bahamas. What was that? Freeport? Gary? Freeport, Bahamas, is that where we went?
Yeah.
He went to sleep. So Freeport, Bahamas. I will not go back there. I had the dude that was driving us around saying that we don't like Americans because of Bush. I'm like, well, we don't like Bush either. Like you ain't hurting our feelings. But the reason why he says he don't like Americans because of Bush, because Bush Jr. Is over their oil. Right? Oil or gas, whatever. They're gas, and so they never know how much that they're going to pay for gas until they go to the gas station, and that's how much it is, whatever. That's what he told me. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm not welcome here. I won't come back here. And it could have just been that man. None of the other, I mean, he wasn't treating us rudely. He just let me know. Okay. I mean, it wasn't just like me. It was like everybody that was on the little, I say the bus, which it wasn't a bus, it was a van. But I guess that's their bus. I don't know. But yeah, so he told everybody it's like maybe a 12-passenger van. So that's how big it is. It's not that big. But yeah, that's what he told us. And then I've been to Grand Turks and Caicos. I got off, and it was actually my birthday. I got off and didn't know I had to cut my debit card on international. So I went over there, went to buy something, and they were like, this card is not valid. I'm like, what you mean this card ain't valid? Like, first of all, today is my birthday, and I know I got money in my account. What you mean this card ain't valid? So I, gone, and I take my little happy butt on back on the boat, and I'm like tripping because, like, one, I can't sit there and call because my cell phone was not set up for international calls, and since I was not on U.S. land, even though I didn't need a passport to go to Grand Turks and Caicos because that's the U.S. Virgin Islands. But my phone was like, nope, you're not in at least Florida. So it wouldn't let me use the phone without costing like $2 a minute. And so I went back on the boat. They let me call my bank, which I was on hold for 15 minutes, so it's a good thing I didn't use my cell phone. So then they were like, oh yeah, you should have told us that you were going out of the country. We would have changed your card back on to international. Well, by that time, I was embarrassed, so I didn't get back off. I didn't go shopping. But then from there, we went to, Grand Turks Caicos. Then we went to St. Thomas. I would not go back there either. Would not go back to St. Thomas because that woman was rude. I got off the boat, and like I said, my card is now international, so I can use it. Got off the boat and went to buy souvenirs at a kiosk, and the woman's like, oh, we don't take credit cards. And I said, well, she says, we don't take debit cards. We don't take debit cards. We don't take credit cards. I said, well, this is all I got. And then the woman looks at me and says, what kind of person goes on vacation and doesn't have cash? I said, me? I said, because if somebody robs me, y'all can't use my credit card. Y'all can't use my debit card. So no, I don't carry cash. Because I don't carry cash in the United States. So I'm definitely not going to carry cash international, because I never know if somebody on the boat or somebody at one of these stops are going to rob me. Because I'm not going to fight. You can have my card. Here's my money. Just let me keep my life. So she, rudely, so she's like, fine, let me take you in here to this store. They got a credit card machine. And I was just like, okay, I'm not good. I'm still wanting what I was going to get. Went in there. I'm waiting in line. It's like 4 people in front of me and Gary. And so, I wait, get up to the line. And then the person's like, oh, is that what you want? And I was like, yeah. I was like, maybe like $5, $5 or $6 worth of stuff. So she's like, oh, is this what you want? And I said, yeah. She's like, okay, come with me. Went back outside to the original kiosk. The one that the woman said that they don't have credit card machines at that kiosk. Took me out to that original kiosk. I'm looking the woman directly in her eyeballs. She's looking me directly in my eyeballs. And she swipes my card. I signed the receipt. And I walk away. I'm just like, you freaking heifer. Really? Like, you put me through all this because you didn't feel like bending down and getting the credit card machine. Like, really? Really? So I would never go back to St. Thomas just because of that woman. Not that everybody wasn't nice to me. She was the only one rude to me, and she ruined my whole St. Thomas experience. So we'll not go back there. Now, we are now at Puerto Rico. Beautiful place. I will go back there if they let me. Like, if they was like, you have to walk to Puerto Rico. First of all, I can't walk in the ocean. But if I could, I would. Beautiful place. Nice place. Gorgeous. I will go there. Like, every day. But that's just my experience. Because I had a wonderful experience in Puerto Rico. I will go there. Beautiful place. And then from there, we went to Half Moon Cay, which they hopefully, because that was in 2011 when we went, hopefully they got the little thing, because when we went there, coincidentally that day, a sewage line busted, so the whole island stunk. But anyway, so that's where we went. I guess that was everything. This is a long enough video, and I do apologize to y'all because y'all know I like to talk, and I do apologize. So them are just a couple of my favorites. If you got favorites, leave them down below. I would really like to know your favorites, or if you are also doing this, just link your video down, and I will click on it and I will look at it, because I am very interested to see what y'all say is your favorites. All right. Have a nice day. Bye.